Hey guys, I know it's been a little while since I've talked to you or sent a little video message. I want to go ahead and say hello from my guest room, and Banks wants to say hello too. He's snoozing next to me. But I first wanted to come on and say thank you for those who completed the survey that I posted on Friday on how to help you and see how it's going. Again, it's not a requirement, but if you are still able to, I'd love to hear kind of the feedback that you are how you're feeling and going in the class, doing in the class. But I wanted to let you know on a couple of things based on your feedback. Went ahead and changed. Some of you said you were struggling with keeping up with the reading. So if you notice this week, I made the reading chapters pretty short. Depending on your novel, you only have 2 to 3 chapters to read going into spring break. I wanted to give you some time to get caught up on maybe some work that you haven't finished. I also wanted to go ahead and tell you I'm extending the due date for last week. I know all assignments from previous weeks are due today or Monday by 9 a.m. I'm not going to be looking until Thursday morning. So you have some extra time to get caught up and do what you need to do, because I have noticed a few of you still haven't submitted some of your assignments, and I wanted you to give time for you to go ahead and do that. So thank you. Again, I want to help you as much as possible. So based on your feedback, I went ahead and made a couple of those tweaks. The other thing I want to talk to you about, some of you said you're struggling with the reading and just kind of having questions on some of the chapters. Again, every single day I will be on Google Meets available from 12 to 1. Obviously, I'll still be available before or after on It's Learning and stuff if you want to message me. But hop on, ask me a question. I love talking about The Giver. I love talking about To Kill a Mockingbird. Um, and so anytime you have a certain question, just let me know. The other thing I would suggest after you read, I'm not saying don't read, but after you read, I use this resource a lot in college. I would go on sparknotes.com after I read and just kind of read over the main parts of the chapter and looked at some of the details. And that helped me if I were, struggling on what exactly happened or what was being said. So use that as a resource. Again, read first, then use Spark Notes. But I went ahead and wanted to let you guys know that's also an option if you need to do that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was our reader's notebook, our novel study that we're completing. Remember, we're having to do 9 responses to literature, vocabulary, and annotation. Most likely, we're going to be finishing the novel and the novel study before we come back to school, or if we come back to school. So, with that being said, I'm going to have to collect your novel study somehow online because you can't, mail me your composition book. So, with that being said, I want to let you know that I'm going to have to kind of shorten some of the requirements. Now, if you've done 5 responses to literature, I want you to go ahead and stop. Okay. If you've done more, then that's great. And you can go ahead and still submit the whatever you have completed, because I'm going to go ahead and give you extra credit for that. However, the minimum you'll have to do about 5. I'm probably going to have you have to type up your best responses to literature. I know a lot of you said you haven't really even started it, but most likely, you will be doing 5. On level, you will probably be submitting 4. Okay, so advanced 5, on level 4. And remember, each response to literature needs to be a well developed paragraph. Okay, I'm going to be creating a document through Google Classroom where it says responses to literature, vocabulary, and annotation. Okay, and you're going to submit it through that, but that won't be until after spring break and after we finish the novel. However, I just wanted to tell you, if you're still working your novel study, keep up with your vocabulary, keep up with your annotations, because I'm either going to have you take a picture of your annotation, a couple of pages in your novel, or if you don't have your novel and you're reading the online novel that I attach as a PDF, I'm going to have you bullet point a couple of the main parts that have happened in the book so I can still give you an annotation grade. And then vocabulary, I'm probably not going to have you do 20 vocabulary words. I'll probably have you do 10 and type them up. But again, I'm not exactly sure yet. That could change. But the biggest thing is you're not going to be doing 9 responses to literature. Okay. You're probably going to be doing, again, advanced 5 on level 4. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys that so you're, aware. And at this point, I just want to wish you a happy spring break. We're going to get through this week, and I want you to go outside, hang out with your family, relax. I miss you all. I miss being in the classroom. I know this is an adjustment, but we will get through this. Okay. Again,